Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS. And salutations to you, Akim, out there who is pushing this word in sincerity and in truth. Today's video is going to be on some of the laws, statutes, and commandments that's in the Bible that I may be able to bring out to people that they might not have known. Because a lot of people might say, for instance, they might do stuff that's contrary to the Bible and they might not even know it. So I'm gonna just bring out a couple of things that people may not have known, because there's a whole bunch of laws, statutes, and commandments, so I can't bring them all out in just a couple series of videos. So I'm just hit some of the main ones. I'm gonna start in Exodus 20, and I'm gonna just start at verse 3. It says, "Thou shalt have no other gods before me," which is self-explanatory. Nothing is above Yahweh, which is the Lord's name in Paleo Hebrew. Nothing is above him. It's him, then his son, which his name is Yahweh Shai in Paleo Hebrew, the true language and the true name of the Most High. And then, of course, man, woman, children. So, verse 4, "Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image." Now, when you go into churches and when you go into most people's houses, what do you see? Most people that are Christians, what do you see? You see that white picture of a white Jesus. You see that picture of white Jesus. Of course, that's a graven image, even though that's not him. That's Caesar Borgia, and the letter J wasn't invented before the 1500s, and his name is not Jesus Christ. So even though that's not him, they're trying to portray that as him. So it's still a graven image, even though that's not even him at all. So it said, "Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image of anything, or anything likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth below." They try to have pictures of angels, white people, white babies with wings. That's not true. Angels don't look nothing like that. Or that is in the water under the earth. "Thou shalt not bow down themselves to them, nor serve them, for I am the Lord. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquities of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me, and keep my commandments. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain." Now getting to the point, it says, "Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy." Now the Sabbath day is the seventh day of the week. Now although we go by Esau's calendar, Esau's the white man, we go by his calendar Monday through Friday. The first day on his calendar is Sunday, and it goes Sunday through Saturday. You're supposed to go by the moon. That's how they went. There was no Friday, Monday. There was none of that. Back during these times, they went by the moon. That's how every new moon was a new month. And 7 days after that new moon or new month, they had a Sabbath. That was the Sabbath, and then they just kept counting like that. That's how they kept track of the time, or the days, like things like that, or the months, so to say. So it says, "Remember the Sabbath day." The Sabbath day is the day that God took he rested, the seventh day. That's the day he rested back in Genesis. It said to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work. So you got 6 days to do whatever you need to do. Anything that you need done, you can do it, 6 days. But the seventh day is the Sabbath day of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates. So, you're not supposed to be working and stuff on the day that you give the Most High, but of course we're in our land of captivity, so some things might not work out like that. Some people might have to work on the day that they give to the Most High for the Sabbath. So, because the true Sabbath might fall sometime during the week and you might be working. So you might have Friday sundown to Saturday sundown, which is the full day sundown to sundown, to give to the Most High, and that might be the only time you can give to him. So That's where grace come in. But you're not supposed to be doing that on the Sabbath. It says, "For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that in them is, and rested the seventh day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the seventh day and hallowed it." And it says, "Honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbors." You can go through some of those on your own, but explaining verse 12, you're supposed to honor your mother and your father, do what they say, and follow their directions, unless it's something contrary to the scriptures or contrary to what God say do. If they trying to get you to do something wicked or something that's sinful, then you're not supposed to do that. But if they trying to lead you in the right direction, then you're supposed to follow after, do what they say. So I'm gonna jump to Exodus chapter 31, and I'm gonna read I'm gonna start at verse 12. It says, "And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak thou also unto the children of Israel, saying, Verily my Sabbaths ye shall keep, for it is a sign between me and you throughout your generations, that ye may know that I am the Lord that doeth sanctify you." So it said throughout your generations. So you're supposed to be keeping the Sabbath even to now. It generation through generation. All generations could be keeping this. It said, "Ye shall keep the Sabbath, therefore, for it is holy unto you. Everyone that defileth it shall surely be put to death." That's how serious the Sabbath was. The Most High is serious. He don't play around when it comes to things that he say do. "For whosoever doeth any work therein, that soul shall be cut off from among his people." Now, like I said, during that time, they went in their land of captivity. The Most High was with them, so if they were doing work then, they got put to death. But we are in the land of our captivity. We can't control some of the things that go on. Like you might have something that go on the time you're trying to get on the Most High, and he'll understand that long as you're not doing it purposely. It's that's where grace come in. Uh, uh, I'm gonna read 14 again. "Ye shall keep the Sabbath, therefore, for it is holy unto you. Everyone that defileth it shall surely be put to death. For whosoever doeth any work therein, that soul shall be cut off from among his people. 6 days may work be done, but in the Sabbath is the Sabbath of rest, holy to the Lord. Whosoever doeth any work in the Sabbath day, he shall surely be put to death. Wherefore the children of Israel shall keep the Sabbath to observe the Sabbath throughout their generations for a perpetual covenant." Perpetual mean everlasting, never ending, forever. So we're going to be doing this even when the kingdom comes, keeping the Sabbath. We're going to be doing it forever. It says, "And it is a sign between me and the children of Israel forever. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, and on the seventh day he rested and was refreshed." So refreshed. So I'm gonna jump to Leviticus 11, and I'm gonna start at 1. Yeah, 1. And now this is the dietary laws. The things that God told us that we could eat and things that we can't eat. "And the Lord spake unto Moses and to Aaron, saying unto them, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, These are the beasts which ye shall eat among all the beasts that are on the earth. Whatsoever part of the hoof and is cloven footed and cheweth the cud among the beasts, that shall ye eat. Nevertheless, these shall ye not eat: of them that cheweth the cud, or of them that divideth the hoof, as the camel, because he cheweth the cud, but divideth not the hoof, he is unclean to you." So you're not supposed to eat camels. "And the coney, because he cheweth the cud, but divideth not the hoof, he is unclean to you." And if you don't know what a coney is, I'll just bring it up right quick. Basically a badger. So you're not supposed to eat that. It's unclean. Alright, verse 6. "And the hare, which is a rabbit, of course, because he cheweth the cud, but divideth not the hoof, he is unclean to you." And just so y'all understand what cud is, I pulled it up. It says, "Partly digested food returning from the first stomach of the remnants to the mouth for the chewing. So basically, like, say an animal that eats food, like it'll eat its food and then it'll swallow it, and then it'll throw it back up and start chewing it again, and then eat it again. So that's what chew the cud is. And you said animals that do that, you're not supposed to eat them. It says, and the swine, and we all know that swine is pig. You're not supposed to be eating the pig. It says, and the swine, though he devoureth the hoof, and be cloven footed, yet he cheweth not the cud. He is unclean to you. So, and then swine will eat anything. A pig will eat anything. It'll eat its own poop. If you put your poop out there, it'll eat it too. So what are you sitting up here eating swine for? The swine is the nastiest animal on the earth to even eat. I don't understand why people eat it. It was only The swine is put here to basically be like a disposal or a garbage can, an animal version. Of course, the Most High said everything He created was good, but everything is not good to eat. So the swine is one of the things you're not supposed to eat too. Of their flesh ye shall not eat, and their carcass shall ye not touch. They are unclean to you. These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters. Whatsoever have fins and scales in the waters, in the seas and in the rivers, them shall ye eat. So anything that any fish that has fins and scales, you can eat it. And all that have not fins and scales in the seas and in the rivers, and all that move in the waters, of anything living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you. So eating shrimp, crabs, lobsters, oysters, you know, I can't think of the other one that people eat. But all those things that don't have, fins and scales, you're not supposed to eat it. You're not supposed to touch it. They're bottom feeders. They should be unclean. They should be even an abomination unto you. You should not eat of their flesh, but ye shall have their carcass in abomination. Whatsoever have no fins nor scales in the waters, that shall be an abomination unto you. So you're not supposed to eat that. And then it said, and these are they which ye shall have an abomination among the fowls. They shall not be eaten. They are an abomination. The eagle and the ostrich and the osprey and the vulture and the kite after his kind, every raven after his kind, and the owl and the nighthawk and the cockle and the hawk and after his kind, and the little owl and the cormorant and the great owl and the swan and the pelican and the eagle, the gier eagle, and the stork and the heron after her kind, and the lapwing and the bat. All fowls that creepeth going upon all four shall be an abomination unto you. Yet these may ye eat of every flying creeping thing that goeth upon all four, which have legs above their feet to leap withal upon the earth. Even these of them ye may eat: the locust after his kind, and the bald locust after his kind, and the beetle after his kind, and the grasshopper after his kind. But all other flying creeping things which have 4 feet shall be an abomination unto you. And for these ye shall be unclean. Whosoever toucheth the carcass of them shall be unclean unto Eve. So that's just some of the things that you're not supposed to eat. But I'm gonna give a precept on that in Deuteronomy chapter 14. It says, verse 1, ye are the children of the Lord your God. Ye shall not cut yourselves, nor make any bonds between your eyes for the dead. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God, and the Lord have chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself above all the nations that are upon the earth. So Most High said we are a special people to him upon all the nations. We are above every nation. That's what he's basically saying. That's why we special. It says, thou shalt not eat any abominable thing. These are the beasts which ye shall eat: the ox, which is basically a cow, the sheep and the goat, the hart and the roebuck, and the fowler deer, and the wild goat, and the pygard, and the chimos. And I'm gonna continue in the next video.